Hello, everyone. This is Alicia with Women Tech Talk. And in this episode, I am at Raleigh Durham All Things Open, which was an amazing conference. Over 3,000 people was there. Well, 3,000 techies were there. And I did my talk on home automation, the future of home, and talked to not only women organizations, but important women that are in the community of Raleigh Durham. And I hope you really enjoy this episode. Hello everyone, this is Alicia with Women Tech Talk, and today I'm meeting outside and I'm just ran into her. She's an amazing woman. I've got a good quick chat with her. And so can you please introduce yourself and tell me what you do?
My name is Kenyatta Hall and I am a strategist for digital tools.
So how did you get that
job? Really what happened is I quit a job that I didn't like in proposal management. It was never for me. I hated it, so I quit. I have what they call FU money, and I told that company that's what they can do. And so I finished up my MBA, and I pursued what I really wanted to pursue, which was strategy. And so I applied to the company, and I knew some people, and it worked out for me.
So how did you get into tech? Well, you don't call it tech, but I do.
I didn't realize that it was necessarily in tech until I got the job.
Really?
No lie. I knew I'll be doing strategy work. I wasn't aware that it was a new department, and so it just kind of fell in my lap that I ended up doing that.
So what is strategy work?
So strategy is giving you the big picture view. So whereas most people are in the weeds when you do development, I'm the person that's setting the strategy on what, where, how, when, and why, and putting in place the KPIs to measure those things, and ensuring that we stay on course. And if we need to pivot, we do. But that's what I do.
So do you love what you do?
Yeah, it actually is something for me I think came very natural to me to look at the big picture. And now that I'm in a position where I could do that on a full-time basis, it's amazing.
Really? Mm-hmm. You like it?
I love it.
So I'm going to give you this question that I've been asking a lot of women when I do these podcasts is, so as a black woman, have you had any bad experience in right now? So you new to tech, but have you heard or have any experience in dealing with the problem that we see in technology?
Not me. No, I haven't dealt with that, but that's not to say that it's not out there, because it's very much so out there. I just haven't dealt with that. So thank God, but when it comes, I'm gonna be ready.
She's like, "Oh no, you ain't gonna play."
So that's the way I see that. It's something that I know for African American women in tech, which you don't see a lot of us. So we definitely all need to stick together all the time. So luckily where I work, everybody that I know, especially when we see another black woman, we're like, hey, what skill do you have? Oh, girl, let's commune. Let's be together. So I looked up in that area.
So what do you think that as a woman of color, as a woman in technology, we need to do better at as far as trying to help other women in getting the opportunities in tech?
Understanding mentorship and sponsorship. You get a mentor to help guide you, but you need somebody. If you're an entrepreneur, which is somebody who's working in a company and is still trying to make those entrepreneurial moves, you need to find a sponsor, and we need to sponsor each other. If a woman of color is in a higher position than I am, and sees what I'm trying to do, and understand that, to help sponsor me to get places, because even in mainstream culture, if you don't have a sponsor, you're not going to get anywhere. So being able to understand how important that is.
Have you met any women of color that's at that level that is helping you, or did you know?
So that's the hardest part, and I think that's hard because I haven't per se, but I think the reason I haven't is because women who especially women of color who tend to be at those levels, tend to be stretched very thin. They tend to sometimes be the token, so it's hard to take on new stuff because they're the one that's getting picked to do everything in that environment. So it's that aspect is hard.
So I do appreciate talking to you and interviewing with you. Thank you for finding the time and your little busy schedule at a tech conference.
Thanks. I appreciate it. This was good.
Thank you. Hello everyone, this is Alicia Carr with Women Tech Talk, and today I am with the amazing, the incredible Keisha Williams. This lady right here knows everything about AI, AR, VR, that was it, AR, VR, and machine learning, and she is now becoming a big part of making a name for herself throughout the talking community, talking at these tech conferences and stuff. She's just laughing here like she's thinking this is a joke. God damn it, it's like, not a joke.
What is she talking about? Is she talking about me?
I'm talking about Keisha. Keisha actually lives in Atlanta and she works for Chick-fil-A. Like, everybody's now, thinking, oh my God, this woman worked for Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A does have an IT department, believe it or not.
And they do have black people working there, okay?
Yes.
So Keisha, tell me what you do at Chick-fil-A.
So at Chick-fil-A, I always tell people there are two parts to my role. So there's the boring part. I'm a Java web developer, so I do full stack web development, working with Angular on the front end and Java and Spring on the back end. Then there's another part to my role, which is the awesome part. I lead innovation teams to research emerging technology and how that technology can be applied in the restaurant to make life easier and better for everyone. So I've led teams around machine learning, artificial intelligence, Amazon Alexa, facial recognition, augmented reality, the list goes on and on. So that's what I do.
So, I've been talking bad about Chick-fil-A, girl. Girl,
bad isn't good or
bad
bad
was
that
damn mobile app. I was fussing about that damn mobile app, girl. When it first came out, I was like, oh no, hell no, oh this ain't
It's
gonna
gotten
work.
better.
Yes.
It's gotten better.
Yes, it has. Now I have to say it has gotten better.
Yeah.
I think they probably listen to more now what people are asking what it
Yeah.
should do.
Yeah.
So I haven't used it since the last time that I had that big complaint about it, and I've been fussing about it. So overall, I heard now there's the good things that a lot of things has been fixed with it. So
Yeah.
but overall, I'm kind of amazed that I'm like, there's a black woman at Chick-fil-A. So how did you get into all this tech stuff?
So do you want the long story about way back when?
I need it as short as possible.
Well, I'll make the long story short.
Okay.
So I've been coding since I was in high school. And at the time, I didn't realize that it was coding. I just called it playing around with a computer. But really early on in high school, it started my love for computers and technology. And it's 23 years later, I'm still loving it.
I know how it feels. I
Yeah.
know. It is a lot of fun, especially when you didn't realize what it really was.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
I talk to kids a lot, just trying to expose them to technology. And I tell them, I get to play on my computer all day long, which is something I don't even let my own kids do. But I get to sit and play on my computer all day long, and I get paid to do it.
You have kids?
I have 3 kids.
I didn't know you had kids.
I have 3 kids.
You walk around like you single.
A 16-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 10-year-old. 2 boys and a little girl.
What?
It's never a dull moment.
Oh, wow.
And they're all 3 going to major in computer science.
You making it
They don't have a
mandatory.
choice. They'll thank me later. They will thank me later. I'm serious.
So, how long have you been with Chick-fil-A?
12 years.
Really?
12 years. I don't know where the time went, but yeah, it's 12 years last month.
And I see that, that's amazing because, we're talking about women in technology, and then you've been in it for 12 years. Have
At
you had the
Chick-fil-A.
challenges like we talk about in the women community?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. I am an African-American female in technology. It's an industry that we all know is male-dominated, and there's not a whole lot of diversity. So that's the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So, because I can imagine, I was dealing with it earlier, in my career. Well, learning iOS development and learning that, okay, I should have maybe thought about this maybe a long time ago, before I met the 16-year-old boy. But the challenges that we have to deal with. So what example can you give me of a challenge that you had to deal with that's not going to hurt, keeping your job?
A challenge. Well, what I find, and it's not just at Chick-fil-A, it's really at, a lot of the other places that I've worked. I've worked at Delta, I've worked at McKesson Information Systems, and it's people have this preconceived notion of who you are and what you are capable of doing based on your gender and based on your race. And so really just trying to overcome these preconceived notions and really just prove people wrong.
Unconscious bias.
Yeah, that's the
main,
right term for it.
Unconscious bias, yeah. And I talk about that. It's becoming very, obvious now with the issues we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So, how did you find Women of Code?
Well, I'm very passionate about increasing diversity in technology because, like I said, there aren't a lot of females. And so I try to partner with organizations that have that same vision of increasing diversity and empowering women. So that's how I found Women Who Code. And it's awesome.
I know, ain't it awesome?
It's awesome. I really need that support system.
Exactly, because I sent somebody to Keisha, I was like a couple of months ago, and I forgot who her name is. I love her to death. And she was asking a question about Alexa. And so Keisha, I was like, if Keisha don't help you, you tell her I told her that she had to help you. and so when she said, and I reached out to her and she said, yes, Keisha helped me. I was like, good, that's my girl right there. Yeah. So Keisha, I'm going to ask this question because I usually ask this question with some people. What can we do to help more women understand their potential in the tech community?
Really just get out there and show them positive role models. And what I find, like I said, I work a lot with kids, and little girls typically can't imagine themselves being a computer programmer because they've never seen a woman computer programmer. And so just having positive role models and exposing everyone to those role models is what I would recommend.
So Keisha, I want to thank you so much for doing this interview with me because, I'm like, I love you so much.
My pleasure.
And, because I'm like, power to race. Thank you. Hello, ladies. This is Alicia Carr and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm here today at All Things Open, and I'm here with Chick Tech and Raleigh Durham, and it's like, wow, we are going all over the world with this, ain't we all? So, I would like for you to introduce yourself.
I'm Sandra Parker, participant co-lead for our high school program.
Callie Curtin, volunteer coordinator.
When she said volunteer, we need to take that word out because you ain't volunteering. You work, baby.
You got that right.
You work. So what is Chick Tech all about?
It is about empowering high school age girls and letting them know how they can get a future in technology, introducing underserved populations to technology and how it can make a difference in the world and all the different aspects of technology.
So what kind of difference are you making with these young girls?
So here's what we do. We reach out to high schools in the area and we contact their guidance counselors, their career counselors, and we ask for nominations for girls who have not had much exposure to STEM, but who might be interested in it. And then we set them up for a weekend of training. This December, we have our first kickoff training, and we have 6 tracks. We have 3D printing, we have user experience design, we have Android app design, we have robotics, we have e-wearables, and one more. What's the 6th one?
I always forget the last one.
Oh, well, the 6th one.
It's virtual reality.
Video making,
okay,
right?
Okay,
so for the all-day Saturday, all-day Sunday, they get immersed in one of these technologies.
Wow, that is amazing. That is empowering. So how much of an impact have you done so far in the community here in Raleigh Durham?
So I would say I'm newest to the group.
Okay.
So I just got involved. I personally have been exposed to 2 or 3 panels, and it's very inspiring to hear that there are so many girls out there who want to know about technology but have not had an outlet or the means to do so. And I think we're opening up the door for people in that situation.
What about empowering the women, young girls? How's empowering them? How's it affecting them? Have you seen a difference where they see us?
We are just getting started, right?
Okay.
And so our first training is in December.
Okay.
But we're reaching out to the community. The fact that they're seeing us, we're walking around in our T-shirts, we're having meetups. We haven't had a lot of direct contact with girls. That'll come in December. But we're having contact with their parents and their teachers, and we're letting everybody know we're here and we really want to make a difference.
Oh my
Spread
God.
the word.
You are amazing here. See, this is what I call a hustle, man. That's what I be doing. It is a hustle. I'm so excited, goosebumps and everything. So what do you do in technology?
So I am actually a sales rep at Red Hat.
Really?
So I sell open source software.
Okay, we're going to talk. And what do you do?
And I'm a director at Fidelity Investments, and I do data analysis and data modeling.
Wow, you're amazing women, and I truly thank you for finding time to tell me about Check Tech. I always get it wrong. My tongue get tied with that thing.
Chick Tech, Chick Tech, Chick Tech, Chick Tech.
So I want to thank you ladies for giving me an interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Alicia Carr with Women Tech Talk, and today I'm at All Things Open, and I am in front of the Girls Develop It table for Raleigh Durham, and I would like to talk. I want you to hear who I'm here sitting with. I don't have their name, so your name?
Tavana.
Ariel.
And so, Devonna, Ariel, tell me what Girls Develop It do here in Raleigh Durham.
So we are essentially a technology community. We are trying to get women interested in technology and just kind of, I don't know,
Teach 'em?
Yeah, teach them.
Yeah.
Help grow this small community.
Okay, so what do you have to offer in your area right now as far as teaching classes?
As far as classes, I believe we're offering HTML, CSS, JavaScript. We do an intro to Sketch, which is prototyping for websites.
UX, UI
Yeah,
design?
UXD. We have, I believe, a marketing email class that just came out.
Wow, that's cool.
You name it, we basically have it these days.
Okay, so what do you do in tech right now?
Right now, I'm a quality assurance engineer, and I'm trying to actually go into user experience design, and that's actually how I got involved with Girl Development.
Oh, quite, that's cool. And you, what do you do in technology?
I am currently a student at the Iron Yard here in Durham, North Carolina. And
What are you majoring in?
It's front-end engineering.
Okay, front-end engineering.
Yes, ma'am.
I say, so you think that you're gonna, and she's calling me ma'am, like knowing that I am old, but being reminded. So how are you enjoying it right now?
I really enjoy it. We're working on final projects, and we are going to be presenting them at our demo day on Wednesday. So very excited.
So ladies, I want to thank you for doing this little quick interview, and I want everybody to know they need to, if you're in Raleigh Durham, please check out Girls Develop It in Raleigh Durham. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
If you want to hit me up, you can check me on Instagram and Twitter at FindBLKWoman. And also my website is Coffee Women in Tech. Thank you for listening. Bye.